Hello, warmly welcome. My name is Michael Mathis and I'm sending here directly from Stockholm, Sweden. And I'm so happy to have you here with me in this special moment of giving you some insight into my work and into the area of transformation, because this is of course a great time also for transformation that we are right into in this period of our lives, and the whole world is in this situation. And as I see it, it's a lot of problems, of course, but it's also a lot of opportunities and possibilities to take new steps in our lives and have the ability to move on in our soul work. That's the soul work is actually a method also that me and my wife, my beautiful wife Nina, we are working with this method since a long time in Sweden, and it has been a lot of courses, but also with people one by one in different approaches, both coaching or soul therapy. You can call it different names, but it's a process of giving people the possibility to move into their field of being present with their soul energies, but also to improve their ability to feel and to reflect and get access to different higher energies in general, because everyone has different both approaches and different connections with these energies. You can call them maybe sometimes it's like cosmic energies, but cosmic is such a grand, vast word actually. But we get some small pieces that gets transformed down to our human level, and in that sense we are cosmic beings. We are cosmic parts of this wholeness, this unbelievable, fantastic living being. Both our own planet is like a divine being, you can see it like, but also our solar system and the whole and even greater system of big light beings. So in my work I also meet people that have the need to work with their transformation and energies that they have been through or are in this process of waking up. And waking up can be so many different things, of course, but in this area I'm talking about waking up in your inner senses, in your inner world, and also the energies of your inner energy system, which is both, it's physical in a sense through the what we call the etheric body or the physical light body, and it's like bringing together the etheric body and its energy system with your soul energy system. And your consciousness is of course a wholeness, but it's like in different levels of being, different levels of being alive and being a part of something bigger, a bigger life actually. So all this spiritual development and therapeutic development and like coaching or whatever in your life, what you are drawn to and what you are working with, or it can be art or science or bringing life into different areas in society and working with children or being a teacher, etc., etc. Whatever you are doing or whatever you are drawn to, there is a longing for your expression to be more alive and be more true and be more free, actually, to express what your inner being and what your soul wants to give to the world, give to you, of course, as a person, but you are like a tool in many ways for this greater life to understand and give birth to these possibilities. So we are all part of this great, beautiful dance of life. That's what I think anyway. So in my work, I can meet people who are in this process of awakening, and in many cases they have been going through also a spiritual emergency, which can be a sort of crisis. It can be a lighter crisis or a very deep transformative crisis. And in many cases, people don't really know or don't understand what is happening in this crisis. They think they are just burned out, or they think that they have emotional problems, or that they are crazy sometimes. And that it depends, of course, what's happening in this process and what kind of people they meet, and if they meet doctors, what views the doctors have, etc. And hopefully you can be guided into being more feeling more safe in this process, because safeness is a very important aspect in this work, I think. Feeling that you are actually going through being a reborn, giving a new life, because it's a very cleansing or it's a process of going through a lot of your past that has been stopping you. So, and all this is born through this contact with your own self, your higher self, your soul, your higher spirit also, that takes place in you through what I call energies. And these energies are not like thoughts or feelings. They are real and very concrete energies, even though they are not concrete in a physical way. You can't see them if you haven't opened up your third eye, or you are more clairvoyant in other ways. But you can always train yourself to understand them and feel them and register them in different levels of your consciousness. And what this is just what I think is just the beginning of a new science. So this work that I do, and my wife also works with this sometimes in different periods, is very gratifying, because you always see how people can nourish and flourish. They can grow from this understanding and becoming more safe and coming into more deeper place within themselves, because this process can be very tiring, and it can be very difficult sometimes, and it can be many sensations in your physical body that's taking place that you don't understand first, but then after a while you get used to it and understand that it's more transforming, even transforming the matter in different levels. It's both in mental, emotional, but then it's also physical transforming. So you get actually a lighter physical form, and it's not visible always. Sometimes it's visible when you are in these energies more directly, but otherwise it's not really visible. But it's a state of mind more, and it's a beingness that you understand. It's a very enriching state of mind. It's a very enriching experience taking place, and it can be during several years. For me, it was during 4 years, during one period, and during that time I had these energies not only sometimes but almost the whole time, also during both nights and days. And it affects your life, of course, a lot, because it's hard to doing the regular work you do maybe, and it's affecting you in social senses. So you can have some problems with dealing with people in your daily life as you used to be, and as you were used to think and feel. And it's like leaving an old pattern, an old you, and stepping into something really new. And that can be very frightening also, of course. So it brings up a lot of emotions, a lot of tension and stress, but it's of course releasing this also. And if you have more guidance and understanding and love to yourself, and you teach yourself to feel more love, and you teach your senses to react in a different way, then you have a lot of possibilities to use this process more efficiently and more softly and more warmly, and it can be more a safe place for you. So that's what I'm helping people doing in different ways, of course, not only in these crisis situations, but also people who want to develop their inner contact, their soul contact and higher self contact, etc., more deeply. And they might have some experiences, spiritual experiences or different experiences that they don't understand, and then they can come to me and I can help them sort out different aspects of these experiences together with their own consciousness, the higher consciousness. So it's a very deep dialogue, both in words but foremostly in the energy. So I will stop there and thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, coming back. I hope I will put out more videos in English. Otherwise I speak in Swedish, of course, but I hope this will suit you and your interests. And thank you. Take care. Bye.